The following is a commercial program paid for by Currie Health and Wellness Diagnostic Center. The opinions and views expressed belong to its sponsors and are not those of Nexstar Broadcasting Incorporated, this station, or their affiliates or employees.
Hello again, I'm Dave Woodman, and I'm here with Dr. Keith Currie. Dr. Currie is an Arkansan, a U.S. Air Force veteran, and now in his 17th year of private practice right here in Arkansas. Many of you have seen him on television over those years. You've heard the stories of his patients sharing how he changed their lives, and some of them have even said that Dr. Currie saved their life.
I've been to doctors, and they said they couldn't do nothing for me. They gave me the big shots in the back. I've had 2 of them. They didn't do nothing, but this man did.
Now, in just a few seconds, we'll join Dr. Currie, and we'll hear another great story from Polly, just one more in a long line of Dr. Currie's happy patients. But before we meet Dr. Currie and Polly, get that pen and pencil and paper and make a note of the phone number on your screen. After we hear Polly's story, don't do it right now because you're going to want to hear Polly's story, but I want you to call that phone number, order your free copy of an informative report about some conditions that may be causing you pain. Severe lower back pain, hip pain, spinal stenosis, sciatica, leg pain, more. That report is a $19.97 value, but Dr. Currie wants you to have it free, and all it takes is that phone call. Now, let's meet Polly. Polly, you had severe low back pain, you had sciatic nerve pain in your leg. A lot of people have that condition, but they just live with it. Now, that wasn't the case with you. That pain was pretty bad.
It was excruciating pain. I had physical therapy that did not work. I had injections in my back that did not work. And my neighbors called and said, "Have you seen Dr. Currie's advertisement on television?" And I said, "Yes." And they said, "Well, your next step is surgery. Would you like for us to take you to Dr. Currie's? Because we'll drive you there." I couldn't drive. And I said, "Okay." So we drove to Dr. Currie's and started treatment that very same day. And they drove me the second day. The third day, I drove myself. I started getting relief immediately after the first treatment, and I just don't know what I would have done without him.
Well, you saw Dr. Currie instead of having back surgery or getting injections. Dr. Currie told me that during the pandemic you came in and he was a little reluctant, but you begged him to take you as a patient. Is that true?
Yes, I did. I spoke with his wife on the phone, and she said, "Can you wait until May?" And I said, "No, I cannot wait. Please let me come in." And they did. Thank goodness they did.
So your next door neighbor actually drove you in for that first appointment with Dr. Currie. How long after starting treatments did it take you to get relief?
The very first treatment, I started getting relief, and it just got increasingly better after time went on and more treatments, and I just don't know what I would have done without him. The pain was excruciating, and my life was, I laid my clothes out at night, so when I got up in the next morning, I would take my clothes into the bathroom, dress in there because it wouldn't be so much activity. From there, I would go to the couch, and that would be my day.
Well, Dr. Currie has obviously given you back a lot of your quality of life. What was the best part of treating Polly, Dr. Currie?
Well, there's been quite a few different things, Dave, but I remember when she walked in on her third treatment and she said, "Dr. Currie, I drove myself today." And I was like, "Oh, that's cool. That's great." But then I actually backed up. I was like, "Wait a minute, she drove her car, And then she ended up, at the end of her treatments, she was doing so well, she drove to Kansas to see her grandkids and drove back and did great through it all.
That's incredible. And what motivation for those grandkids to be at the end of that drive, Polly. How do you think your life would be right now if you hadn't gone to see Dr. Currie?
I might still be laying on the couch, or I would have had surgery.
Now's the time to make that call to get your free report valued at $19.97 to find out how a painful condition that you may be living with unnecessarily can be alleviated. Call the number on your screen to get started getting the help you need, just like Polly did. Until next time, I'm Dave Woodman for Currie Health and Wellness Diagnostic Center.